Join us again next week for another episode of Bird Bits.
Hi, Tim.
Good morning, Jeff.
Wow, you know Dave Mason lives up the street?
Yeah.
Got mugged last night. Right outside of his house.
Right outside of his house? Come on, this is like a quiet neighborhood.
Well, I don't know. The situation in Honduras is getting worse and worse. Scary stuff, man.
Do you have any good news? Good morning, Jenny.
Good morning.
What are you reading?
The directions to a fantasy board game called Dungeon.
You do that for school if you read much longer.
I don't care, I'm gonna figure out how to play this.
It's your education. I'm going to school.
Hey Tommy, what are you reading?
I'm reading my new weaponry catalog with everything.
Oh my god, check out that sword!
Yeah, it's good. It's the best.
It's so wicked looking.
It's razor sharp. Only costs $20.
Oh my god, I want it.
I know.
That is so cool. I could slice so many people to pieces with a sword like that.
I know, just
It'd be
like
so great.
mushrooms.
Oh my god, look at that book. The Cry of My People.
My heart bleeds.
Oh god, stupid hippie book.
Oh,
Why don't you guys go
Christ.
somewhere else?
Why didn't you? Look at you. What's your problem? We're just having fun.
Having fun by annoying other people doesn't seem to me like a very nice thing to do.
We're not annoying anyone else. We're talking to ourselves.
We're talking to...
Don't listen if you don't want to hear us.
You're annoying me, and I don't like sitting
So go
here with
somewhere
you.
else.
Why don't you go somewhere else?
Because you were here first, man.
That is not an issue here. What you're doing is being obnoxious and allowing this violent attitude of yours to get out and bug other people.
Violent attitude? This is called a violent attitude? It's just thinking about a couple swords, guns, grenades.
You want to buy a grenade launcher?
Are you kidding? Here? You
Yeah.
actually own a grenade launcher?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
I have
Forget it. You guys are just... I don't know. You're lost.
George Schultz is talking about giving aid to the Contras again. Wow, Israeli troops wounded 3 protesters last night.
You must really get into that stuff, Jeff.
Well, it's important to keep it informed. More information on the John Gary Driscoll murder.
Yeah, well, I think that there are other ways of being informed than by paying attention to all the violence that's going on in the
Is
world.
that a rape conviction? Wow.
Here about this case, Jeff. Anyway, I'm finished.
Military force in Panama. Earthquake kills 3 billion.
Okay, you were caught stealing something, Rick. Oops. You and your friends were attempting to steal some things that were rather important to a certain king. Now, currently, mainly what you're doing is you're trying to get away from him. You're fleeing in the opposite direction. You're almost out of food and water, and you found a dungeon. And you're going in the hope that you'll be able to find something edible and something to drink in there. Okay, so you're in this room.
How big is it?
It's 15 by 25 with 2 doors on each side.
Let's see, my character is going to run it, and he's going to smash up one of the doors.
Which door are you going to smash?
Number 1.
Door number 1. Oh, my. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you smashed the door. Roll.
What first attracted me to gaming was that it was a way to get away from everyday life. You know, I mean, you could do stuff in there, and when you play a game that you can't do in everyday life, you know.
There is some attraction to violence. There was a lot more when I started out. Because, as I said, at the time, I was rather small and physically inadequate, kind of. And it was nice to be like some 6'5" barbarian who could leap small buildings in a single bound. And looking around the corner, you see a rather large face staring into yours.
Has it seen me yet?
Yes, it's like this. It's like this.
Okay.
Well, it's rather large. It's got lots of scales, and it doesn't look too happy. Or maybe it looks hungry. You can't tell the difference.
I go like this. Peace, dude. And pull out my sword and slash it.
Oh.
I guess there's all the violence because it's a world, and in a world, violence is natural. Watch anything, the Smurfs, Scooby-Doo, there's always some kind of violence.
One of the things that concerns me about gaming is the fact that so many of the games involve fantasy about violence. It seems often the point of the game is doing in your opponent. And so one question I have is whether or not gaming encourages a preoccupation, or at least just spending much more time thinking about violence.
I guess that there's a lot of players who enjoy the thought of being able to ram their sword through the mighty dragon.
You swing your sword and you manage to kind of, 2 points of damage. You nick its lip. And then it decides to bite your arm, which it does. Okay? See how much damage you do?
Alright, try, sucker.
Okay, 16 points of damage.
Role-playing gaming violence gives you this feeling of power and the feeling of being able to choose life over death in any situation.
A concern I have with gaming is that some individuals may have strong personal issues with power, anger, hostility, or aggression, and may be attracted to sort of working those things out through the fantasy of games, while in fact not confronting those issues in any real meaningful way in their lives.
Well, in daily life you get all kind of aggressions and things that you can't deal with in any way that you'd like to. You have to deal with them in other channels, and role-playing is kind of a way to just like pretend you do just what you want to about these.
It lets out a lot of tension, anguish, and you can actually see the face of the classmate who shot spitwad at you last period on the head of the dragon as you hack it off and shoot it full of holes.
Yes, you managed to get it out of his mouth before his teeth close around your head. In fact, your entire body, you haven't been ingested.
Oh, fun.
Does Carl look like my breakfast?
I don't have any set opinions or answers about games. I do have a lot of questions though, and those questions are raised often by listening to students talk about their experiences while playing games. And frequently the talk involves very graphic descriptions involving violence to an opponent, including dismemberment or other descriptions of how they have finished off their opponent in a game, and that I'm uncomfortable with that.
Sometimes it's really fun to just take your sword and slash, or take bead with your gun at some enemy in his vehicle, or shoot down somebody's plane, or do whatever that is, cast a spell and annihilate the evil band of goblins, or stuff like that. That can really be fun.
I think it's quite definitely a way for getting out violence in a more acceptable fashion, instead of, for instance, going out in the street and grabbing someone and pulling them into an alley and such.
If someone were to come up to me and tell me that they don't want to see their kid playing games in which they're going to learn how to shoot people and stab people and beat them up, then I'd tell them that that's not all that role-playing gaming is doing, and what they're doing is they're censoring their kid, and that role-playing games are not pro-violent unless they're made to be pro-violent, and many people can have, close to non-violent games and very intelligent games. And I'd ask the person to give gaming another chance.
I'm Travis Thompson. I'm Noel Snyder. We're at the movies. We are. Today we've got a good number of clips to show you from latest films by the likes of Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Bruce Lee. First clip we've got here is... No, thank you. I appreciate it though. First clip we've got is a Schwarzenegger film, his newest. It's basically the plot of Schwarzenegger playing himself and Ted, who's the bad guy. Ted is running a guerrilla training camp in Haiti. So Schwarzenegger finds out about this. His patriotic urges make him just sort of run down there and try to track down this Ted character and get get him out of the guerrilla training camp business. So, when Schwarzenegger,
business in general, I would have to say.
yeah, you know. So Schwarzenegger, this clip we're going to show is Schwarzenegger. He finally tracks Ted down, and they're out in the woods, and Schwarzenegger will pummel him. You'll enjoy this.
Fabulous clip.
Baby! Run! Run! Oh, man, go! Too many G and T
I don't like guns,
for you.
man. I don't like guns.
Ted, you wimp! You can't! You don't want... Oh!
Wait, what do you want? What do you want? What does he want? You want money? I got lots of money. 5 million, 10 million. No, don't hit me. Don't hit me. I don't like getting hit, man. No! Yeah! I'll get you now. You don't mess with that. Oh, don't get me mad, man. I don't like... Don't get me mad.
Wow, what a great movie. Camouflage with Schwarzenegger. That was a splendid film. I love it every time I see it.
Yeah, and I've seen it 15 times. Anyway, it was a great clip. We had the good Schwarzenegger versus the evil Ted and down in Haiti, and it was really a great character study of these two clashing personalities. I really loved that. Also, great Class A costume design by Ellie Mayer. If he doesn't go up for an Oscar, there is no justice in the world. Come on.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. That was overall a splendid film, I'd say. This next clip we're going to show would be...
Bruce Lee fights the Black Ninja. Right. And it has Bruce Lee and the Black Ninja, and it's their first encounter, and it's really quite a tour de force for these two great actors.
Yeah, let's cut that clip.
You disgraced my family. You disgraced my mother. You disgraced my father. You disgraced my sister. You even disgraced the Temple of Chan. You must die.
I know you, man. You're Bruce Lee. You busted my Camaro. Get ready to eat some dirt. Yeah!
Bruce Lee fights the Black Ninja, a splendid film in all respects. We have an amazing portrayal by Bruce Lee of Bruce Lee playing himself. And the Black Ninja is also played by himself, and that's another amazing character study. Okay, what we have is Bruce Lee. He's very upset because of many things. He's upset because basically the Black Ninja is a bad character. He doesn't like him at all. But also because the Black Ninja has tarnished the honor of all these people he holds dear. He's tarnished Bruce Lee himself's honor, as well as the honor of his mother, the honor of his father, the honor of his sister. He's very upset about all this. He holds his family dear. But more than that even, the honor of the Temple of Chan has been tarnished, and this is really too much for Bruce Lee. He really just gets to take some swings at the Black Ninja. The Black Ninja, on the other hand, is upset because Bruce Lee has, and I quote, busted his Camaro.
It's true. And it's really those two, Bruce Lee and the Black Ninja, that make this film, because it's the real performances. It reminded me of My Dinner with Andre. It was real people playing themselves with real problems and real solutions. That is what makes a film. Plus, when you add on the great editing by Phil Blair and the incredible dubbing by Ellie Mayer, I mean, the dubbing was just pristine. It's a triple whammy that just cannot be beat. And if this film isn't well up there in the Oscars, like we're talking about Gandhi kind of caliber here, it'll be really sad. And really, our next film is starring Sylvester Stallone in his new film,
Bubba.
Yeah.
Bubba is the film we're going to see now. Starts Stallone playing Bubba. Bubba is this good cop. He's a vigilante type cop, but he's good. And what he's doing is he's tracking down things. He's trying to clean up the city. He's starting with, all these horrible pushers in the playgrounds.
Yeah.
Now, one of the above is Slick, who we're about to see here. Slick, played by an amazing performance by some new actor on the scene.
Classy, watch him.
Yes, he's good. He's very good. And so what we've got is Stallone. This clip you're going to see here is Stallone finally tracks down the Slick character on the playground. You'll love this clip.
Now tell them days are over. Dance! Oh, you can't. Ha! Don't forget your bike, punk!
What a performance. Stallone, incredible performance, but even better, a scene stealer by Slip. New actor, watch him, he will be big. Plus Jay's bike, what a performance. Three great performances, one clip. What more could you ask for in a TV show? Right.
I have to disagree with you a little bit there. I'd say scene stealing, no. Stallone does not pander to scene stealing.
Wait, you're wrong. You're just wrong here.
No, I'm
Stallone,
sorry.
even Stallone,
That's
God.
That's Rob. You're wrong. You're wrong. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. Stallone, he's a good actor. He doesn't pander to this silly, nonsensical scene stealing business. I'm sorry.
You're wrong. Split.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Anyway, summarizing our opinions on this week's films.
For Camouflage, we both give it a strong thumbs up.
For Bruce Lee Fights the Black Ninja, also a strong thumbs up.
And, although for different reasons, we both give Bubba a very strong thumbs up.
And that's all for this week. We'll see you next week at the movies.
About that split thing, but you are so wrong.
I'm not wrong.
I've never seen that. Wait now, huh? You're wrong. This whole face up to the back, but you are wrong. I forgot my Cheetos. Hang on. No, that's not fair. Whoa. Oh, look at that. Ow!
What the hell?
This gotta be nothing, man. That was a 5-second fight. 5 seconds. But the fight last week, that was good. Yo, they had the guy on the floor, they were beating each other's heads. Yo, always out from one end, always
I didn't catch that fight, man. I was in class, I don't think.
Yeah, you should have been. That was nice. That was good.
Well, a fight's a fight, you know. I mean.
So I'm down on my lower.
Man.
What's up? Yeah, come on, get some. What's up? Yo, what you doing, man? Your problem, huh? You crazy? Here we go.
School, man.
Yeah, where you going? Hey, you. We ain't finished this yet, did we? I'm talking to you. You don't hear me? I speak English, man? Come on, stop. Come on, come on, bro.
Good, yeah, good. That's the cat. Kick his butt. That's the cat. What? Kick his ass. Yeah. Cry, baby.
Yeah, right. Awesome, yeah.
Word. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.